It is no secret that cats are mysterious and unique animals. They are independent and loving, funny and stubborn, and they can be so strange at times. If you have ever been a cat person, then you know exactly what I am talking about. Cats make up their own rules. They do whatever they want whenever they want, and it seems like we humans just have to accept it. We love our cats for being themselves, even if sometimes it means cleaning up hairballs out of the toilet or replacing yet another houseplant with a cat tree. But one of the most interesting things about cats is how much they love catnip. It's almost like they go crazy when they smell that fresh, minty odor. Some will roll around in it, while others will eat it. And some will even purr, meow, and rub against you like a furry little drug addict. But why do they do this? What is so special about catnip? And should you be worried about your cat going crazy over it? Keep watching and you will find out the dangerous truth about catnip. What is catnip? Catnip, also known as mint, is a herb that grows best in warm and sunny places. Its leaves have a distinct minty odor and its flowers are small and white. People use catnip tea for its many health benefits. The plant itself can be used as a spice to add flavor to soups and sauces. However, not all cats react to catnip, but those that do go crazy over it. So what makes catnip so special? Well, it has something called Nepetalactone. This chemical acts as a feline sex pheromone. In other words, it smells like a cat's pee. Some people think that cats only react to catnip because it smells like a litter box, but that's not quite true. You see, female cats release Nepetalactone when they are in heat. This chemical helps to flag their fertility so that males can easily find them and breed. Once the female gives birth, however, the levels of Nepetalactone in her urine drop significantly. Since catnip contains high amounts of Nepetalactone, cats associate the scent with mating and become excited. They may rub against it, roll around in it, or even eat it. Some cats become so aroused that they vocalize or meow incessantly until the catnip wears off. And even though you may think that this is disgusting, you really shouldn't be too surprised. Cats mark their territory with urine anyway, so it makes sense that they would enjoy the smell of catnip. After all, it's just cat pee. Why don't all cats react to catnip? When you buy catnip at the store, it usually comes in a little packet inside of a toy or a cat tree. The reason for this is that catnip loses its potency when it's dried. In order for the plant to retain its smell, it must be kept moist. This is why most catnip toys only last a few days before the cat becomes bored with them. If you really want to impress your cat, you can grow catnip yourself. This way you can give them fresh catnip every day. Just remember to keep it away from your other plants. Chances are they won't appreciate the cat taking a midnight snack. How long does catnip last? Catnip can have different effects on different cats. Some will react strongly to it, while others will ignore it completely. It all depends on the amount of Nepetalactone in their urine. When catnip first starts to wear off, some cats may become lethargic or tired. Others may meow or act like they are in pain. These are normal reactions to the catnip and nothing to be concerned about. However, if your cat starts to convulse or have trouble breathing, you should contact your vet immediately. This is because an allergic reaction can cause the throat to swell, making it difficult to breathe. Can cats overdose on catnip? Yes, but it's very rare. Most cats will stop eating catnip once they feel sick. However, some may continue to eat it even after becoming ill. This is because catnip is a natural diuretic, meaning it makes the cat urinate more frequently. This can lead to dehydration, which can be fatal. If your cat is eating too much catnip, you will notice that they are drinking more water than usual. They may also seem lethargic or have trouble coordinating their movements. If this happens, take your cat to the vet right away. Can catnip kill a cat? Yes, but it's very unlikely. There have been reports of cats dying after eating large amounts of catnip. However, these cases are rare. In most cases, the cat will vomit or have diarrhea after eating too much catnip. If this happens, just make sure that your cat stays hydrated and the problem should resolve itself within a few hours. Is catnip safe for kittens? Yes, but only if they are 8 weeks old or older. Catnip should never be given to a kitten under 8 weeks of age since it can cause respiratory problems. Also, be careful when giving catnip to a kitten for the first time. Some may be sensitive to the smell and may experience vomiting or diarrhea. If this happens, just take the catnip away and let the kitten get used to it over time. What other plants are toxic to cats? There are many plants that are toxic to cats, including lilies, azaleas, rhododendrons, oleander, English ivy, mistletoe, poinsettias, and sago palms. Cats are naturally curious and will often chew on plants if they look pretty or taste good. This can make them very sick and even lead to death. If you suspect that your cat has eaten a poisonous plant, contact your vet immediately. Also, be sure to keep all medications and cleaning products out of reach of your cats. They may be curious and try to take a bite, which can make them very sick. Which cat breeds love catnip the most? Siberian cats love catnip more than any other breed. This is because they have a genetic mutation that makes them more sensitive to the smell of Nepetalactone. Other breeds that love catnip include Abyssinians, American Shorthairs, Bengals, Bombay Cats, British Shorthairs, Burmas, Cornish Rexes, Devon Rexes, Japanese Bobtails, Maine Coons, Manx cats, Munchkins, Norwegians, Forest, Maine Coons, Ossicats, Persians, Ragdolls, Russian Blues, Scottish Folds, Siamese cats, Singapore cats, and Tonkinese cats. Are there any alternatives to catnip? Yes. There are several alternatives to catnip, including silver vine, valerian root, and lavender. These can all be purchased at your local pet store and are just as effective as catnip. Some cats, however, may not react to these alternatives, in which case you will have to stick with catnip. Catnip is a natural herb that is safe for cats when consumed in moderation. However, like anything else, too much of a good thing can be bad for you. If you give your cat catnip, make sure it's fresh and that they don't eat too much of it. If you notice any negative reactions, stop giving your cat catnip and consult with your veterinarian. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned a thing or two about catnip and how it affects your feline friend. Do you have a cat who goes crazy over catnip? How do you keep them from eating too much of it? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun and informative videos about cats and dogs. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.